a primer potion. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, my name is Libby Rogers. I am so happy that you're here. In today's video, we're going to be trying out some new products, but I'm going to be creating this look, and I think it turned out so beautifully, and I really like the overall product. I'm using some new products like the Morphe foundation and concealer. I'm using a new eyeshadow palette and a few other things. So if you guys want to see what I used and how I created this look, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I've got my brows on. I'm going to start with primer first, and I'm actually going to be using some not normal products for me, but the foundation that we're going to be using today I'm going to be trying out for the first time. I've seen that it's super matte and kind of drying, so I want to use this, the Nivea Sensitive Post Shave Balm, on my whole face, and then I'll use a pore filler on my T-zone area. Okay, and I'm going to zoom you guys in just a second because we are going to start on the eyes first, but I wanted to show you guys what palettes I'm going to be playing around with today. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them, but I know I'm going to use at least the Desert Oasis. I just picked this up the other day when I was getting the stuff for the giveaway, which if you have not seen that video yet and you guys want to enter, I will make sure to leave it up in the eye so you guys can enter that and see what all is involved in the giveaway. I'm so excited that I'm able to do that. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this palette today. It is so beautiful, and I just can't wait to play around with it. So we're mostly going to be using this today, but there is a lacking of matte shades in this one, so I might dip in to one of the two e.l.f. palettes. These are the ones, this is the one I picked up in the e.l.f. haul that I had a while back, and I actually haven't been able to really play around with this at all yet, so I'm excited that I'll maybe get to use it today in this video. But I have been using this one, the New Classics, pretty often. I have a tutorial of me using this on my Instagram. I've been using a lot of these shades, and I really love the matte shades in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes with my normal primers. My Urban Decay Primer Potion, I'm going to be using this on my eyes and then just setting it with the bone colored shadow. You know, just my normal little primers. I feel like when I'm trying out new eyeshadows especially, it is better to use a primer that you know works with your eyes, just because that makes things a lot easier. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in, and I'm first going to be going into the New Classics palette, and I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here, which is called Uptown, and I'm just going to really buff this out into my crease, and I'm just going to buff this and blow it out into my crease. I don't think I can ever stray from this Morphe M504. I always try and use a different blending brush at first, and this one just really gets the job done. It's my absolute favorite. It's a little more, it's less flimsy than my other like bigger blending brushes, and that's why I really like it. And then I'm going to be dipping into this Desert Oasis palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Dune right here, and I'm just going to be deepening up the crease a little bit with this shade. There is quite a bit of kick up with these shades, but I've found that the pigment is so good that I don't mind. And they blend like a dream. And then I'm just going to take my initial blending brush and just blend everything together. I'm a very sloppy blender, so it never looks good until the very end. I'm actually going to go in with this yellowy golden shade up here called Moonscape. I don't think I've ever used a shade like this on my eyes, but before I do that, I'm actually going to cut my crease. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, no, not Pro Matte, Full Wear Concealer, and I'm just going to cut my crease about halfway. Okay, so that's where I'm about to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and place Moonscape on my eyes with just my finger. So beautiful. It's definitely like almost like a sunflowery yellow with a little bit more like pastelness to it. And that is just so beautiful. Ooh, that is so beautiful. Okay, so now I've gotta just repeat this on this eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Y'all pray for me, because this is always the hardest part, is getting them even. Okay, so now that we've got that on and it looks questionable, I'm gonna take a little bit of Dune and Nightscape right next to it, these two shades right here, and I'm gonna put those both on the outer corner to blend in this metallic shade. And I think I want to define this cut crease area just a little bit more. So I'm going to take Dune and Nightscape again, the two that we just deepened the outer corners with, and I'm just going to lightly raise the top of it just to really show the difference between the crease and that yellow shade. That really just adds such a big difference. I think I just want to add a super thin line of eyeliner to my lash line, but I first want to wipe away the excess eyeshadow. I'm just gonna add a quick line really quickly and then I'll be right back. So I just lined my lash line. I think I wanna go in with some lashes. I think I'm just gonna go in with a pair of my Kiss lashes in Little Black Dress. I'm going to, for my lashes, apply some mascara and put on the lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys back out. I have applied my lashes. Like I said, they are the Kiss Little Black Dress lashes. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. These are my favorite lashes. I love them so, so much. I also tight lined my upper waterline just so that the lashes and everything blend in together. Now I'm going to be going in with my Catrice Prime and Fine Smoothing Primer, and I'm going to put this in my T-zone just to really fill in any of the pores. My forehead, a little bit on my nose. So like I said, today we're going to be trying out a new foundation, and I'm really excited to try it out. I'm a little nervous to try it out because it has been super controversial and a lot of people have just not liked the product, but I really wanted to try out for myself and I just want to see how I felt about it. So we're going to be trying out both the Morphe foundation and the Morphe concealer. When I was going in to pick up the giveaway stuff the other day, I saw this on display and I was so excited because at my south side Ulta we don't have it, but at our north side one we do have a display of it. So I was really excited to see this, and they had hopefully a close shade match for me, but I applied that Nivea primer because I've seen a lot of claims about this being super drying, so I wanted to make sure to moisturize my face even though I do have oily skin. So because this has claims to be a little bit more drying and matte, I'm just going to go ahead and use my sponge. I know that a lot of times when I'm trying out foundations, I use a brush on one side and a beauty blender on the other. I'm just going to use a sponge today just because I think that might be the best for me. I'm going to be using the shade F1.10 and hopefully this is a good match for me. I'm very nervous, but I'm also really excited. So off of pulling it out of my hand, it seems very thick. So let's just see how this does. Okay, this is very light. And I think I used too much. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna keep it going. It's so funny because like I went into Ulta and I swatched some and I was like, oh, this shade looks perfect. Like this looks like it's gonna match me perfectly. But that Ulta/Sephora lighting always has me so messed up. So this looked like my shade, and yet I don't think it is my shade. It looks much too light for me, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna bronze up a lot if I need to because this is very, very light. Like, look how much lighter that is than my neck. I'm looking over here because that's where my monitor is. What the bump? That's so light. Oh my gosh, this is so light. Please help me. I look insane. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my cheeks where I have my acne scarring. So if I like this foundation, I'm definitely gonna have to go get a darker shade because this one's far, far too light for me. Okay, so that built up well though. So that's really covered now. I literally look like a ghost. Truly, truly, I look like a ghost. Let's move on to the concealer. Hopefully, I got the latest shade in this too, so I'm just gonna be looking real white today. So I got the shade C125 in this. This was their lightest shade, so. These both smell like paint, like truly. Yeah, this is really yellow. Doesn't seem mean cool. I don't know anymore. Okay, I've also heard this is really full coverage, so I'm just gonna do just that. I'm not gonna do any more. Oh, wow. I love this concealer so far. Absolutely love it. It's completely covered up my darkness underneath my eyes, but it's not like heavy like a normal full coverage concealer would be. Wow, that looks so good underneath my eyes. So now I'm gonna go in with my number 7 powder that I recently talked about in my haul video. I actually have used this maybe one time, but I'm gonna use it again. I haven't really used it on camera yet. So I'm not gonna bake or anything just because I don't know how this concealer works. I don't know if it's super duper matte or anything like that. So I'm just gonna set it with my Real Techniques setting brush. Okay, so the under eyes look good. They look really good actually. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my Coty Airspun Loose Translucent Powder. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with this lightly because I'm worried about this foundation being too drying on me. So I'm just gonna quickly set my face and then we're gonna bronze the heck out of my face. Okay, so I've set my face. It's time to go in with bronzer now, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 200. I showed this also in my haul, but have not used it on camera, so I want to use it on camera for you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go pretty heavy-handed today because this foundation is much too light for me. Okay, so I think that helped a little bit. It didn't fully take away my ghostliness, but we're gonna have to do with what we've got, you know? I think I want a warm blush just because these eyes are a little more on the warm toned side. I'm gonna use the LA Girl Just Glowing blush, and I'm gonna use this with my little my little Luxie brush. Okay, so I really applied that blush everywhere on my nose, just a little bit everywhere, you know. I just wanted to bronze up my face, giving me some more color. So let's go back into the under eyes really quickly. I'm gonna take Uptown from that e.l.f. palette right here, and I'm just gonna buff this on the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with a mixture of Dune and Nightscape, these two right here, and I'm gonna buff those along the lower lash line as well. And then I'm gonna take this Pixie Endless Silky pen and just put this in my waterline. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on my bottom lashes. And we have to do our inner corner highlight, and I think I want to use the shade Terrain, which is right here. And I'm gonna use this on my inner corner, but also my brow bone. Ooh, yes, ma'am. That's so beautiful. I'm gonna put that on my brow bone as well. Just a little something. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of sand right next to it right here and add that to my brow bone as well. I don't think Terrain was light enough for my brow bone highlight, so I'm just gonna add that. Okay, I just got back. I just sprayed my face with the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray, and now we're gonna go into highlight. And I think I want to use the Wet n Wild loose highlighter in the shade I'm So Lit. Okay, and I think I just want to use a nude on my lips today, but I don't know which nude. If I want to go more just straight nude and use something like this, or if I want to go a little more brown and do something like this. They're very similar. Okay, I think I want to use the Wet n Wild one. So this is the Wet n Wild Never Nude lipstick, and I'm gonna be lining my lips with the NYX lip liner in the shade Vanilla Sky. So I'm just gonna line my lips. Okay, and then I'm gonna take ooh, that's so pretty. I think I want to add a gloss as well. So I'm going to add the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Peach Bellini. This is just like a creamy lip gloss. And it smells so good. And it's just amazing. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think it is so beautiful. I absolutely love this lid shade. I think it is so beautiful, and coming into spring, this is super springy, I feel like, and I just love how it turned out. I will let you know about this foundation and this concealer. So far I'm liking the concealer more than I'm liking the foundation, but you guys let me know down below if you guys are wanting to see a full wear test, like a full day, me going about my day and wearing these products and seeing if they wear well throughout the day. Please let me know down below if you want that, because I will definitely do that for you guys. But if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and once you have subscribed, please make sure to turn on the little bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!